What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. On today's video, we're about 40 miles outside of West Palm Beach. Yeah, like about 40 miles from Palm Beach, West Palm Beach. And we are driving through sugarcane fields. As you can see, on the left, they've already burned one field. It's already September, and the sugarcane is getting tall. And eventually the sugarcane will be processed to make sugar. So we're kind of at the end of the harvest season almost, you could say. So pretty soon there's going to be a lot of activity going on in these cane fields. It's quiet now. And this is where sugar comes from in the United States, sugarcane. And it's been happening out here like this forever. But as you can see, there's no trees in the horizon. There's just sugarcane. Now imagine if this sugarcane fields were all rezoned and these were all apartments and golf courses and Starbucks and Winn-Dixies and Publixes, and it's just a beautiful thing. We could do something pretty out here. Alright, y'all don't like that idea. That's fine. We're trying to do some sugarcane. I just had a suggestion. I think y'all was going to get mad about it. Alright. Calm down. Don't rush me. Sugarcane, y'all. And there's canals on the sides. And the canal's probably there for irrigation and to keep people from stealing the sugarcane. I'm sure if you jumped in the canal, you'd be eaten by an alligator. But this is real Florida farmland. Tropical Florida farmland. Out here there's pythonians. One time I saw a monkey out here. I was driving by and we saw a monkey. Now that sounds kind of wild fetch, but there's all types of wild stuff in Florida. And out here in these places you get all types of, I mean, it's tropical farmland, so you would imagine pythons, all types of snakehead fish, monkeys, freaking gorillas and stuff out here. Who knows what's out in these jungles, right? King Kong. King Kong right there. But I did see a monkey out here one time. It was, we were driving. Yeah, monkeys out here. It was, Right. So it was like in the morning we were driving to West Palm Beach, and I look over on a post, and there's this huge, and it wasn't like, there's a lot of the little monkeys in Florida, like the little tiny ones, like the ones you can wear in your pocket. There's a lot of those little monkeys. But this was kind of like a bigger thing. It was like, it was the ones where their butt swells up really big, like one of those things. It was like a bigger, it was on a fence post, and it wasn't little. It wasn't like we have a lot of the little ones in Florida, you know, like the little tiny ones. They got them in Orlando. They got them up in Silver Spring Shores outside of Ocala. There's Monkey Island over there in Citrus County. But this was weird because this wasn't like one of those tiny Florida jungle monkeys. There's a monkey jungle in Miami. Like there's monkeys all over Florida, but this thing was like, I kid you not, at least 2 feet tall. It was a big monkey. I'm like, how on earth does like a animal that big? So yeah, and I don't know, what is the wildest thing you've ever seen in Florida? If you've spent some time in Florida, what is the wildest thing you've ever seen? Iguana, black bears? What is the wildest exotic animal you've seen in Florida? For me, it was definitely that baboon-looking monkey thing. I've seen pythons too. I've only seen one python in Florida that's been in the wild. And this thing was like 12 foot long, like, I don't know, 11 inches, 10 inches thick. And it was in a lake behind my house in North Naples. This thing, and I didn't even think to take a photo of it or nothing, you know? That was a weird thing, because back then, I was doing YouTube, but I was doing like a different type of YouTube. It was like it was about a sporting events, so it wasn't like it was relevant to my YouTube to even upload something that was kind of that weird. It didn't cross my mind, but imagine that video is just like a 12-foot python slithering across just like a regular residential neighborhood, you know? And that was exactly what it was. Just odd. Pythons. That's about it. I've seen, I hear that in Cape Coral they have Nile monitors, but I've never seen one. There's iguanas all over Florida. That's not a big surprise. Yeah, all over Florida you got iguanas. That's normal. And what else is out there? I don't know. But I want to see you guys. I'm just curious to what you've seen out there. I've heard a lot of people say they've seen black jaguars. And one time, me and Katie were driving through southern Alabama, and we saw what we thought was a black jaguar in southern Alabama, very rural area in southwest Alabama. We saw what we thought was a black panther. Now you have the puma, the Florida panther as well out here. I've seen a lot of parrots, and when it comes to fish, there's no end in all the strange fish that are in Florida, from cichlids to just all types of weird fish are out here. I think maybe one time, I don't think I've ever seen an American crocodile in the water, and if I have, maybe once I've seen an American crocodile. They're really hard to find. They're in the more remote areas. Esa guagua vino al monte. Esa guagua vino al monte. Vino a traerse una gente. Una caña sobresaliente. Caña brava. As you can see, it's a very featureless area. Hundreds and thousands of acres devoted to growing sugarcane. The muck. For irrigation. A lot of good fishing out here too, man. Lots of bluegill, lots of bass. Great fishing out here. Some spots got snakeheads and all types of Mayan cichlids, just all types of exotic fishing out here. Peacock bass, I'm pretty sure too. We've caught those in Naples. I'm sure they have them here as well. Blue skies. And there, I know why I might have seen the monkey. So there's oh yeah. ¿Tú te acuerdas que una vez vimos un mono aquí en el monte?
Sí, había uno.
Ok. En el safari ese donde va Susana con una niña.
Sí.
Ahí hay mono.
Ahí hay mono.
Ese mono se tiene que haber escapado de allá. Se escapó. So yeah, that would make sense. There's actually an African animal safari here. I think it's called Lion Country Safari. And that's probably why we saw that monkey. It probably got out of the... Ese mono se escapó de la calle con los animales.
Sí, mucha gente dice que en esa zona hay
mono. Yeah, there's monkeys out here because they escaped from the lion safari. Because I've seen them. I've seen monkeys out here. I know it sounds crazy, but I've actually seen monkeys, and like big monkeys too. Like that's where they came from. Just connect 1 and 2 together. There's an African safari out here, so that would make sense. You can see the sugarcane plants over there. Now that makes sense. Since there's an African safari out here, it was probably an animal they had in the African safari that got out, and that's why there was it was like a huge monkey. It was like, there's no way this thing just all of a sudden, like, it's not like a little monkey, like, where, you know, you can say it got away or somebody had it. There's no way this was your household pet. This was a full-grown monkey. It was like 2 to 3 feet tall. It was like, there's no way this huge monkey just happened to be somebody's pet. It looked like it would rip your head off. It was a freaking huge baboon-looking thing, you know? Yeah, that would make sense. It got out of the animal thing, the animal safari. Now we're starting to connect the dots here on why on earth there was a giant monkey out here. But that's Florida for you. That's like, there's all types of farming and monkey farms and this and that. Snake farms, whatever. They almost get out. When they get out, Muck City. Oh, I didn't know that was a. He says Muck City on the back of his motorcycle. Muck, baby. Y'all already know. All right, y'all. So we're gonna take a turn here. ¿Esos son centrales de caña o son otra cosa?
No, eso no parece central.
No parecen centrales.
Eso parece
Energía.
energía.
No parece central, ¿no? Puede que eso sea para cargar los trenes y entonces llevar la caña para el central.
No, eso es energía nuclear.
Sí, eso es energía. Sí, eso no parece tener nada con la caña.
No, eso es power. No ven la cantidad de cables que
Sí. Y la altura, esos postes de cable tan altos. Alright guys, so that's driving through some rural farmland in Florida. I hope you guys liked the video. Just outside of West Palm Beach, kind of near the Everglades. Check it out.